Hi there, welcome to Module 5 Part 2. So in this type, remember I said we are talking about types of icon, in which we have the outline icon, field icon, and tonal icons. So where should an icon stay in a button? The placement of an icon in a button has its significant attributes and helps give clarity to the message that you are trying to pass across to the users or to the general public. In where they could be leading or trailing icon. So it could be leading or it could be a trailing icon. So let's get to understand what leading icon is and trailing icons are. Okay, is rather. So we have leading icon. A leading icon is placed at the beginning of a button, input field, menu item, or before a text. Its main purpose is to set context immediately and help users understand the meaning of the text faster. Its main purpose is to set context immediately and to help users understand the meaning of the text faster. Example scenario of leading icon: a search bar with a search icon before a placeholder. A navigation link like home, where an icon helps with instant visual recognition. Then we have a featured card with certain icon at the front. So let's go back to Figma. Clean up this. Let's say this is printer. Let me make it white. Please, why it is large like this? Because I zoomed this. See, my zoom value is 975. That's why it is like that. So yours might not be this bold. I zoom it like this because I am on video and I'm teaching you. So we have this icon here. Okay, this archive here, and maybe I want to write archive, right? And this is it. This is 12. Let me make it 24. Maybe 20 or 18 by 24. So this is it, and this. Can you see how balanced they are? And then if you look at it, the weight is still too much for what you want. You could do one. Just make it balanced. Then this is perfect. It has, a very good look in the eye. Can you see? No one. If you think this is too bigger, you can make your text 20 and you achieve whatever you want to achieve. It looks good, really, really good in the eyes. This is a leading icon. It's leading you to archive, leading you. This is where I'm leading you to. We get back to this. So a trailing icon here is saying that a trailing icon is placed after the text. Its purpose is different. It usually signals that more action will happen or that an element has a direction, drop down, or next step, right? The other one is just trying to pass an information, which is the leading icon. But trailing icon helps let you know that an action is meant to happen. Do you get me? So there is the difference between leading and trailing icon. So examples of example scenarios of trailing icon, we have next. Can you see? It is telling you next, showing forward movement. Drop down, options like options, telling you, indicating expandability. Okay, it is indicating expand that you can expand. There is more content inside of this. So we have inputs with icons that show async action like send. Can you see? Let's say this is send button. Let me duplicate this. Hold on to your alt and your left key and drag Ctrl Z. Get this and make it here. And then let's change this. Let's find send here. Send icon here. There is no send in hero icon. There should be. Let me make this a component so that I can easily change it. Let me know if I can actually change it. Make it icon send. Let me check send here. Okay, so this is send and I've picked it, and yeah, there should be ones that we can actually use. Can you see? So, and I have send and I can change it here. And voila, it has changed. I can choose to change my number to F and remove this, get this here. Can you see? So change this sentence to send and we have this. So why this thing is activating itself is on because it's on automatic layout. So when we get automatic layout, I'll explain better on how you can understand this. So maybe I make this black and I get my padding 10, maybe 10 is okay too. And then I do my corner radius 10 as well, or 8. I could choose to make the buttons red so that you can see it very well. Can you see? So this place again as well, create your fill icon, get this color 10 in both paddings 10 and 8. So can you see? This is a button and this is a button as well. So voila, you have everything that you need. For this one, this is a leading icon. This is a leading icon here, right? And this is a trailing icon. So always name your buttons, please. Button. It's not good, being detailed, right? So this is button. Can still choose to nest this together. Maybe name it container. Okay, nest this together, container. All of this I'm doing no magic. You still get to know how to do them when we get to automatic layouts. So this is maybe I make it 16 as well, and then I now house it together. Can you see all of this now? This is it here. Can you see a lot of nesting that has happened? This is this one, this is this one. This is the trading icon button send. This is container leading icon button send. And as well collapse this and shift it because it was looking too much expanded. So can you see I just shifted it small? So if this is longer, you can do it like this and you see whatever you want to see. Let's go back to so we have grid layouts, right? Now grid layouts in Figma. Figma grids are visual guidelines you apply to frames to help organize, structure, and align your designs. They act like an invincible layout skeleton that ensures everything you place, text, button, card, images, follow a consistent structure. Okay, what grid helps you to do? Keep spacings, alignment, and layout consistent. Design responsive screen that adapt to different devices. Create order and reading in your UI. Reduce guesswork by giving you a clear structure. Align elements with precision so nothing else feels off. All of this, we're gonna see them when we start using grids so that you would get to understand. So Figma supports 3 types of grid: column grids, row grids, and grid square grids. Okay, so for column grids we have paid layouts, most common for mobile, tablet, and web, which is what we have. So row grids for horizontal reading, less common. Then they have grid square grids for icons, space system, and design components. That's what he is. Design components. Columns, no, columns grid are in the hero for responsive design, especially for mobile iPads and desktop layouts. So common mobile grid setup in Figma. We have for mobile phones, mobile designs, right? The columns, the margins, the gutter. Let's get into our Figma, everybody. So we open up our Figma. Let's see, this is a mobile screen, right? So this is where we can locate our layout guide. Can you see it, please, everyone? Our layout guide. And we click on this plus icon. But automatically it gives you that same grid, horizontal and vertical. But now we want to set our columns first. So here it tells us that our column is being set on 4 or 6. So that's our count, 4 or 6, whichever way you want to do it, it's fine. So any color of your choice, you can use blue, you can use red, but by default it comes in this red. Any color, you can even use blue, it use you blue, whatever color you want to use. It's your choice, flex it, whatever opacity you want. So stretch is always better. So your margin goes from 16 to 24 or 20 in mobile, please. 16, you can have margin of 16. Can you see the margin? What is margin? Margin are those places that your design must not get to. Like, let's say you're writing an exam sheet, you know that they tell you do not write on this margin. Or remember those days that we're in primary school where your teacher will tell you don't write on this margin, don't write on those lines that you're not meant to write on. These are the like your designs. if you are designing something, let's say that you're bringing in this now, right? Let it stop here. Can you see? Figma already gives us a guide when we get here. It shouldn't be here. If it's here, then that's not nice. Your design is not coming out. So let it have breathable space just here. Let it just be here, and then still the same thing around this part too. Let it just be here. Thank you. I've gotten what we wanted. Control C. Place to place. Um, make this thing a bit of dark, but not so dark, so that we can see what we are doing. Okay. Uh, this one. This thing here. This is good now. I wonder why I did not fix it that time. Yeah, Control X, and yeah, this is it here. So basically, yeah, 4, 16 to 20. Then your gutter. Okay, we didn't talk about gutter. Let's go back to it. Layout guide. Sorry, always click on this. So let me say layout guide is what I named this frame. Please always name your frames. Okay. Obviously our rows is meant to show, our columns already is meant to show. So this is what we use. And then our gutter, what was the thing they said our gutter should be? 16. Let's say 16 too as well. You know what gutter, these things that you're seeing here. So yeah. And when you are done, you want to do for rows. Rows doesn't really need anything. Anything you put on your rows is fine. Just where the main problem is on rows is just how you want it to be. Where the main problem is on, what's it called, on your columns, because this is a straight something, right? And your columns is where you want it to be. And yeah, that's it. So if you are done and you want to hide this, instead of you coming here to do like this, just hold on to your shift and press your G, and everything goes invisible, and then press it again, it goes visible. So that's just it. That is how you can get to understand for mobile rather. So let's do for that of web, right? Common web grid setup in Figma. We have column count 12, margin 13 or 4. I'll just say for me, what I specifically use on my web is 40, 60, 80. Most times it's even 80 I use. 80 to 120. So it's just the same thing. For your column count, if you use this 80 to 120, so then 24, still the same thing, and that is it. So for your tablet, this is your tablet 24. Can you see? You got a 16. This is your tablet. This is your web. This is your tablet here. So just do the same thing for your tablet and your web. So in this note, I would see you in module 6. So we get to talk more about auto layout and its properties and all of that. So see you in module 6. Thank you.